My biosummative assignment. My topic is sugars and fast food. In order to present my information, I have created a blog. Welcome to your health and wellness blog. This blog is informative about issues regarding sugars and fast food. Its main purpose is to raise awareness about how sugars and fast food affect health. So my blog is divided into various sections. The first section is the issue. This is a short excerpt for the about page. The second one is the feedback. It's a short excerpt for the contact page for those that have viewed the blog. And this is the blog itself. So first we'll begin with the issue. So in today's world, because of our fast-paced lifestyle and daily living, healthy nutrition is not considered as an option because many individuals tend to consume more fast food. Fast food is a meal made for quick consumption, and it rarely has a balance of required nutrients and essentials for the body. This issue is prevalent throughout the world as fast food chains tend to increase and expand around the globe for business. Most of these fast foods contain high amounts of sugar in order to add flavor or for aesthetics or just in general reasons. How does sugar in fast food affect human health? Well, there are three main reasons: obesity, diabetes, and dental hygiene. So let's go to the blog now and we'll talk about the issue in further detail. So this is my first post. I wanted to talk about how I have conducted my research and what I intend to do with it. First of all, my way of collecting primary research data was done by conducting a survey, which allowed me to ask different individuals about how they felt about sugars in fast food. So my survey consisted of 16 questions. Here are some of the survey sample questions and the tabulated results for it. This is the continued part. So let's talk about experts on the issue now. So the experts that I have chosen to talk about was Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic is a registered medical website that gives more information. And because my topic was about sugars and fast food and that affects health, I decided to use them. So according to experts and medical professionals on Mayo Clinic, sugars and fast food generally have a negative impact on the overall health of an individual. Some of the major points mentioned were poor nutrition, excess fat or weight gain, dental hygiene, and increased triglycerides. So poor nutrition. Fast foods contain added sugars such as sucrose, fructose, and maltose and have no nutritional content. Thus, as a result, they contribute to the gain of excess calories. As a result, individuals that regularly consume fast foods do not get the required minerals and essential nutrients which help their body to carry out life processes. Excess fat and weight gain. Generally, extra calories in the body tend to contribute towards weight gain as the calories from the sugar are dense. This makes it very hard to burn them and thus results in the buildup of fat, which is deposited in your body, making you overweight or even obese. Dental hygiene. Most forms of sugar tend to cause tooth decay. However, sugar used in cooking may not affect teeth as much as sugars in pop or soft drinks. The sugars attract bacteria which reproduce very quickly and cause dental problems, resulting in cavities, plaque, and tooth decay. Increased triglycerides. Triglycerides are a type of fat which is found in foods such as sugars, oil, etc. It is usually found in the bloodstream and fat deposits. Excess amounts of sugar increase this type of fat and contribute to heart diseases. Here's a diagram summarizing what I've just said. So here we have connections to the 3U biology class. The connection to the 3U biology course is that this issue corresponds to internal systems unit and how sugar intake plays a different role in each system, whether it is digestive or circulatory. Using my knowledge obtained in this course, I'm able to relate back to the systems and the effects of fast food diet with high sugar intake. Sugar plays an important part in the digestive tract because it needs to be broken down with the help of insulin produced in the pancreas. However, if there is excess sugar, not enough insulin is produced, it can cause diabetes, which affects the entire body and requires major lifestyle changes. In regards to the circulatory system, high blood sugar levels can cause an individual to be hyperglycemic, which is associated with diabetes and can also affect other parts in the body, such as eyes, normally vision, and even gastric tract problems, usually the stomach. Discussions about the disorders relate back to the unit and how we have been able to understand and connect with the information in order to use the obtained information to address this situation or issue of excess sugars in fast food. And last but not least, we will visit the analytical and connection of the data that I have done through the primary and secondary sources. So I've talked about my research question and my primary research. So my analyzed data and connection to secondary research. In my survey, I surveyed about 52 individuals, and from the current results, there is a fairly even distribution amongst gender in my survey, with 56.9% of females, 41.2% of males, and 2% of other. Majority of these individuals were in the 15 to 20 age gap. However, there was a lot of variability in how often these individuals consume fast food, which to summarize was split up, as there were 31% of individuals who consume fast food once a week, 21% who consume twice, and 21 who consume more than 3 times, and 19 who consumed it rarely. This is because it mainly depends on personal choice and reasoning. Other things I found surprising was that 68.6% of individuals are aware of the sugars in fast food. However, this was quite surprising because according to the American Heart Association, most people eat way more sugar than they think. So to analyze my survey, this piece of information was very helpful, as it gave me an insight on how much teenagers know about this issue. Although most individuals were not aware of the different types of sugars in fast food, even when given options, as almost 47.1% of individuals said they were not aware. According to an article published by Good Housekeeping, the highest amounts of sugars were derived from fructose for corn syrup, which is an important part of fast food for pop and even burgers. Despite all of this, most individuals were aware that they exceeded their daily sugar intake. However, little knew about the recommended intake, which was around 25 grams for a healthy adult, as mentioned and published by the World Health Organization. Also, another question was that when buying fast food, do you generally buy pop? The answer was 74.5% don't buy pop, which was quite shocking to me, as I expected a higher number than that. But this is mainly because of personal preferences, or because most of these individuals were already aware, as mentioned before. I also asked in the survey if individuals thought whether they are healthy or not. However, I got a variety of results that were distributed fairly evenly, at 35.3 saying no, 41.2 saying yes, and 23 who were not aware. Last but not least, if you found out that you exceeded your daily sugar intake because of fast food, would you still consume it? 56 said maybe. Other questions that brought up similar scope and answers were: do you feel negatives of sugar intake, and how many times a week do you exercise? The final question was quite shocking. It was: if given the choice, would you eat at home or fast food? About 70% said they would eat at home. So generally summarizing and summing up the survey, most individuals are aware and they do want to take the initiative and decide to embrace change in their lifestyle, but require assistance. And this blog will help them change theirs and your perspective. So these are the sources. So this concludes my blog and my presentation. Here's my location, and this is the way you can contact me. Thank you so much. Various responses I have received from individuals after they have viewed my blog. The first one is from Joshua Nanan. I liked how you use the different types of fast food logos and various media images in order to prove your point. It also informs me about the health risks of excess sugar. Overall, very captivating and well done. Secondly, it's from Karnicha Hall. After reading your posts, I learned so much about the foods I consume. Very informative and useful information. Good job. The third one's from Alec Desai. A very interesting blog. Helped me understand the reality of fast foods. The surprising fact was that the daily sugar intake was 25 grams. However, now that I'm aware of this, I will try my best to change my daily lifestyle. Ruha M. Interesting, detailed, and very informative. Miriam. Really informative, great visuals, overall eye-opening, great job. And Arisha. Great job. It is a very useful blog as it allows readers to understand more in depth about the topic. Also provides useful eye-opening information with statistical data. Carrie Prasad. This blog is very informative about the issue, and I feel that you've done a great job by providing the required information in order to raise awareness in one compact and organized location. The blog is very easy to access, and the posts are highly detailed. It has changed my views on fast food, especially sugar. Aveline Khan. Visually appealing and organized. The blog talks about health factors in detail, such as poor nutrition and its importance. Help me realize that excess sugar, especially from fast foods, is harmful and that you must be able to set restrictions on your own.